Hello, my name is Mr. Phil First, and this is an intermission for my Let's Play of Mass Effect 3 Modded, because I decided that I would do a vid that will actually show how I organize my stuff in order to have the Mass Effect 3 game to be modded. So a couple things I'm gonna try to go over, such as this thing here, Bink W32. It's something that you're gonna need if you're going to mod Mass Effect 3. Now, I'm not sure exactly where you install this. Let me check out real quick. Oh, there it is. I don't remember either if it's the 33 or 23, 32 or 23 that you replace, but I'm pretty sure it's the 32. You'll know because you won't have both. And one of them is a backup, and the other one is a new file that you'll need in order to be able to mod your game. So the tool you're gonna use to mod your game is Mass Effect 3 Explorer. The current revision that I'm using and that I believe is still the revision that's being used right now is revision 653. So, and when you open this, it's getting a bit more confused because you're gonna see that it's version 109K, but it's also a revision, so, well, not quite sure how that works, but you should check out the ME3 Explorer forum. Great tool by Warren the Voider. Without him, we wouldn't have been able to mod that game and Mass Effect 3 and Mass Effect 2. So, yeah, great tool set. There's a couple of things that are going to be used in there. What you should know first is that in order to mod Mass Effect 3, you're going to have to do some basic setup. I'm not quite sure exactly what I did. As I said, it's been a long time. What I go on is the forum.bioware.com, the modding and projects. That's where I get my help. And the guy that has most of the tutorial that helped me is well, actually it's not a guy, silly me, it's a girl, and she is named I will find it eventually. Odemis is the person that helped me generally with every trouble I've had. She is very helpful online now too. All right. So yeah, she has guide here. So Google that and it's gonna help you. Optimal revision is 653. What did I say I was using? 653. So it hasn't changed since I modded things. So that's great. Alright. I don't know why I opened this. And yeah, so what you'll need on the first time you're gonna open, well, basically I'm not sure I want to cover this, but yeah, you'll need to make a shitload of backups, that's for sure. Not sure where my backups are. I'm pretty sure I just made a copy of the whole Mass Effect 3 directory because I had trouble been, so my backups aren't there, I believe. I don't know what's happening there. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna cover it because there's a guide here, but basically you will need to make a big setting that's gonna take hours. And if I'm not mistaken, you need to go into, is it, I think it's the Explorer. Kind of scared of opening it right now. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, okay. No trouble. It's not removing anything. So since I've already made the the setup, it's appearing here. But the first time you're gonna try to mod your thing, it's gonna ask you if you want to mod just the base game or also the DLC. I would recommend to install the DLC version to make the setup for DLC. So this is what I'm speaking about right here in the tutorial. Would you like to modify DLC content as well? I clicked yes because I'm gonna have some mods for DLCs. Be aware though that you can't install all things at once. Well, in fact, I don't install all things at once because I've had bugs numerous times. So what I do basically is that I install every mod one at a time. Yeah, so I have this here for basically all my mods are here. It's just kind of like an archive, and I made another folder here that's called ME3 textures, which is actually what I'm gonna use. This folder right here was a project I had for everything I wanted to mod, but eventually I decided against and chose to use all mod author I'm using mods from, and these are the mod authors I'm using mods from. I think it's all of them here. Yeah, it is. So, however, I'm pretty sure I'm not using anything from Getrix for this playthrough right now, because I'm gonna be using SmartTech, the Quarian suits male and female. Might be compatible with the Getrix's version, but I've had trouble with a particular sex cutscene, if we can call it that way. Because, you can have romance in Mass Effect 3. If you didn't know about this, well, I'm sorry I spoiled it for you. But yeah, it is a possibility. And seeing as you could have this kind of romance in the two previous games, I don't think I'm spoiling too much. So here's what I've installed so far. Ellie's mod. I've got a mod to have Diana Allers look quite better, as I've said before. I'm pretty sure I said that. And Mass Effect 3 character texture overhaul. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but I'm pretty sure it just makes Shepard look better. Gift Fish. I have not installed that mod yet because I'm afraid it might be incompatible. And well, there is a particular way that you have to install it, and I haven't risked it so far because my game is going well and I'm not having any bug, and I think I can endure the music for now. So yeah, Ellie's mod are installed, not Gitrex, not Giftfish. Horography, however, I installed it. It's a Lyra mod, is it? I'm pretty sure it is. Buff, nope. Nope, that's not the Lyra mod. That's gonna be a mod from Illusory Prime. So this basically makes FemShep look quite better because she's gonna have a new intro tank top, whatever, uniform is the word I was looking for. So, and Illusory Prime is a Liara mod. I haven't installed everything because he has the crest, brace, breather to install, and I haven't gotten around to install this because it modifies every breather, and I'm not quite there yet. Optimus's mod, I installed every single one of them. I divided in weird category, I guess. Armax. Armax is an armor that you can get through the Citadel DLC. And basically, I have all these variation that I could use, but I chose to use the Ash theme, I guess. And it looks good, so but I could use any one of them, just not at the same time. Optimus's mod can be installed through mod file, which means, and I'm gonna quit this right now real quick, which means I have to go in mod maker to install it. I hope I'm not screwing anything right now. And I think, oh yeah, so you open this mod maker and then load jobs, I'm pretty sure. Though I don't want to try it right now because I don't want to screw anything. And then when you loaded the job, you just hit run or run all. If you load more than one job, that is. So there's 4 jobs there. So we've got principally ED mods. And I've got the corresponding TPF, I'm pretty sure. TPF, which is actually a texture format, if that makes sense. And see, there's 2 ED mods here. Well, ED TPFs. One more here. And another somewhere else, I'm pretty sure. So he has Liara's outfit, M3 Predator, M6 Carniflex, Mate Avenger, Valiant. There's Normandy outside mod. Haven't gotten any inside mod for now because the ones I saw kind of bugged. So basically all of Optimus's mod have been installed for now, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Citadel, yeah. And there has been no bug so far, so I'm very glad about this. So I think I missed a point here too. So this mod maker is how you install the .mod files, but in order to install the TPF, you need to use tpf/dds tools 2.0, which I might install something. The major contributor to my mod, well, that's not the right word, but yeah, pardon my English, which is not my first language. The mod creator that I use most would be Optimus and SmartTech. SmartTech actually makes his mods to work with text mod, and it's not the text mod that's into ME3 Explorer. It's another version of text mod, another program, I'm pretty sure. And since you do have TPF files from him, you can install them with the TPF tool, tpf/dds tools. However, he will not support those files, and you will have to try them in order to know if they're working. And it is very serious because Ellie's character overhaul, I've got this mod that's not compatible with it. Pretty sure it isn't. These aren't either. Probably because this isn't because I installed another Citadel mod. Okay, so basically that's what we have right now. Aquarium vegetation, I installed it, and you've got all kind of fuzzy effect in your aquarium and nowhere near what he had in mind. So it will work with text mod, but not with Massive Tree Explorer tool, which is the tool I'm going to be using, and I won't mix things up. mainly because Mass Effect 3 Explorer allows you to have no more loading time when you install mods. In fact, you do install mods, whereas using TextMod tool will not make you install the mod, but just kind of apply it every time you play it. So it's not as good. Blood Dragon armor, for some reason, never installed correctly. IBR combat fatigues optimized never worked for me. The Javik armor actually works, but you can't use SmartX version. Um, so I went to Nexus Mods for Mass Effect 3, and there's a guy named Carlitos who converted a lot of SmartX mod to be installed by point mods files. So there's Javik file somewhere around here. Where the hell is that file? I do not remember. Anyway, so yeah, here, Javik default armor. So I could install it that way, and it works. Whereas installing the TPF will just get you a kind of glowy, messed up armor that's kind of greenish, but you don't see any details. So that's the way to go if you want to have Javik wearing HD armor. Um, Also, N7 Defender armor, never got it to work. Normandy multi-level materials, had some issue with it. N7 Facedown, never were able to install it correctly, and this Vega armor never worked properly either. So Smartech does big, freaking big mods, such as Citadel DLC HD Pack and Omega, well, DLC HD Pack, and I've heard, well, Optimus told me that you could install all the big mods you wanted, but I'm not that confident that my computer can handle it, or any computer can handle it for that matter, to have all the game modded at once. So what you could do is install different versions of the games, but keep your saves. But I don't think it's worth it for now. I might do it. I might get around to do it. But there might be incompatibilities, and that's not something I want to see about. See, recommendation, even though it's just for text mod, but he's like, you can use the following. Maybe you can add some additional mods, but not too many. So I just don't want to chance it, whatever. So, and these mods are mods that I don't think I have installed yet. So this one though I might have it installed. Oh, I don't remember, it's been too long. Important? There's something important there. Oh yeah, so we've got instruction importance somewhere else. So thank you Smartech for this. So usually if you need support for Smartech files, Optimus is the one that's going to answer you. Generally by I'm not going to answer because he's not supporting it, but you can get some pretty good help from her. And yeah, that's it. I don't know whether I installed one of these mods, and I hope I don't screw anything by installing either of these mods twice, which might happen and which might cause me to install every one of these mods. So that's a lot of work. All of these mods I've installed once at a time. So basically I would go into TPF tools, load a TPF, such as banning. I don't know if I'm gonna go to banning soon. Rannoch. Where am I going next? I don't even remember. Maybe I'm just going to. I'm scared of this mod, Informal Suit number 3 Black mod. Okay, no. Now I remember why I didn't install it. So this mod I'm pretty sure was just for male version, which means I have no interest in installing it for this playthrough and potentially screwing things. This, I'm going to install this file. Either this one or that one. I don't remember which I plan to do first. Shit. Yeah. So I'm gonna try with Jack. That's it. So this is how I install a mod. I wait for the generating hash to be done. Then I do analyze with the Explorer, and I always autofix and install, because as you can see, there's something here that's not quite right. It's written MIPS. I don't have a clue what this is, but what I can tell you is that if you try to install valid, it's not gonna work. Say valid to .mod, I don't know anything about that, and I don't want to. So whatever works, right? So you can have a kind of preview of what you're gonna add to the game. This is a specular mod. Diff is the texture. Another specular, a normal file. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna. No, pardon me. Finished matching is what you want to wait for before you hit autofix and install. And we'll hit it right away. So it might take long. Sometimes it's longer, sometimes it's shorter. Some mods are very big and you need to wait a lot of time to install them correctly. What I'm gonna do when I'm done installing this file, which is pretty soon as you can see, auto converting is pretty much done. There's just this file here that needs to be. Okay, there you go. That's Jack's face right now, and now it's installing. So when I'm done, I'm gonna put this Jack file right through here with every other game, every other file that I've installed. So I gotta remember that it's Jack that I installed, I mean. Okay, so do I need anything else? No, I don't need anything from here. Oh, well, I might as well show you another thing I'm doing. So copy here is written in French, so that's why it's a typo for you guys, but for me it's written correctly. I just used bilingual language here. So Mayhem is Mass Effect Happy Ending mod, and is a mod that allows you to have a good ending for Mass Effect 3 and not a shitty ending that BioWare made us suffer. So basically what this does, why I made this, is because I've installed too much time to have bugs right at the end. So what I will do is have a clean copy with just Mayhem and a few mods that I'm going to install. As you can see here, ending, the only mods I'm gonna have installed is Chronostation and Citadel. The reason, these are the two texture mods that I'm gonna have installed. Maybe one or two more, I don't know yet. But the reason I'm doing this is because some of the texture mods might not be compatible with Mayhem, and so prevents us from importing or whatever to finish the game with Mayhem. And so, since I don't want no bug, for the ending, I'm gonna use the same saves, just a different build of the game with just the texture mods I'll have selected by this time, and Mayhem installed. That's all that I'm gonna have installed. So let's take a look at this here. Nothing to see here. DLC updated. It looks like everything installed. All mods installed should mean everything is installed. And sometime when you try to install too much mod, you'll just get stuck because the program used too much memory, maybe? I don't know exactly why, but this is the main reason why every one of these mods I've installed one at a time. It's very long, a long process for you guys, but what I'm aiming to do is have a way to mod the game and to be sure that I don't break anything and that I can go through to the end without having to reload some early save and maybe have just the same bug happen over and over again because something is broken. Because Mass Effect 3 is just bitchy that way, if I may. So, close all files is what I'm gonna do right away, and then just plain close this thing. Alright, so what I'm gonna do next is run the game. Close this to have a bit more memory. So I don't remember. Oh, it's been 26 minutes. So this is the end of the intermission, and the next part is gonna be back to the game, but I don't know exactly. I don't think that it's gonna be as fast as it could because it's been some time. So we'll just have to bear with me, and then see you next time. All right, bye.